G's a move to bracket hangout.
Right. Let me.
Requiem
Sharp.
zip move to bracket hangout.
Oh, I don't even need to add a
MMA
piece on
slash
it.
them
Yeah,
Galanos move
I'm
to
on the screen.
bracket hangout.
There you
Shark
go.
underscore
Congrats
I
Guys,
underscore
on
guest.
It's Shark, I guess, not I think.
I want to ask a little bit about how you got into Guilty Gear Strive and/or fighting games as a whole. What's your earliest memory of playing a fighting game?
Probably Dragon Ball Fighter Z in like what, freshman year of high school, sophomore year, I think. That's probably my earliest experience.
Okay, who'd you play?
Dude, at the beginning, I don't even remember. Probably Blue, Goku, Blue Vegeta, and I might have had Frieza on there, bro. That was a whack
And the
ass
blue
team.
characters were out when
They
you
came
started
out with
playing?
Day
Mhm.
One DLC. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
there were 4 Day 1 DLC characters for fighters. It was the Blues, Bardock, and Z Broly.
Yeah. But man, I love Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I can see how you get into it from it. I feel like a lot of people got their start in fighting games with Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah,
It's a
it was
fantastic game.
unbelievably popular.
And I am curious about how you got into Strive. Did you start Strive whenever it came out, or were you a little bit late on
I
hopping on the
think
train?
I wasn't that late. I was there after the first batch of DLC characters were out. I mainly got it because in my AP World class, somebody was I don't even remember how I got brought up, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get Strive, dude, and they were like,
AP
dude, you
World
should get
History when
Strive.
Strive is out. Hashtag UNC.
You're an unk, bro. You're an unk. But yeah, they were talking about it, and they were like, dude, Strive is so good. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'll get it. And then honestly, I got it. I played it for a bit, but then I took like a year-long break. I didn't really start grinding the game until like probably senior year, going into senior year, anyways.
And when you started grinding, you said you were a former Asuka player, right?
So at first it was Kai, and then I went to Asuka, and then I went to Soul. Soul, I did not mean for him to become my main. I'm not gonna lie. I was playing Asuka, and I was like, I just need a solid secondary for the really shit matchups, which right now is probably every single one. But then I don't know. I guess I just kept playing Soul, and then I kept playing him, and I didn't go back to Asuka.
Well,
I kind of abandoned him.
I can see the relationship between, Kai and Soul. You kind of got the strike throw, the Shoto-ish neutral. What appealed to you about Asuka? Like or more what I'm curious in, what brought you to those two disparate play styles? Do you just have two different play styles that you just generally enjoy? Do you tend to favor one? Or?
I'm not gonna lie, I just thought Asuka was really cool, and I was willing to learn him just because I thought he was cool. And he was cool, dude. I fucking love playing him. I still like playing him. I'm just really ass with him now. But playstyle wise, I don't know. I liked being able to zen with the cubes, but I also like being able to put pressure whenever I wanted if I had the right cubes out. And Soul, I don't know. I just love his big fucking damage. Big damage, have a one good read. It's awesome.
Peru. And I know that you've been a weekly attender of the VOD review sessions. I know we haven't had any the last 2 weeks, but for everyone prior to that, you've been there.
Yeah.
What have you been trying to focus on for those? Do you have any short-term goals that you've been really working on?
Probably figure out the Bridget matchup more. I still don't really I'm not happy with where I'm at with that matchup right now. But other matchups, I think I've gotten better because of VOD review. Like the Jacko matchup that helped, the Geo matchup that also helped.
Yeah. I really noticed the Jacko matchup a lot after that first week.
Yeah, I think so too.
That was a good one. But it sounds like you've actually played, at least 3 characters over the course of this game. What's your approach to learning a new character? What do you focus on? Do you focus on going in and playing games first and then learning what you need, or are you kind of a lab monster?
So a good example for this would be Asuka. There was like an 11-part guide that I watched, and that really helped. And I just tried to implement everything in the guide into my matches. I would just go into tower and then grind. Sometimes I would lab though, yo. With Soul, man, I don't even fucking remember. I didn't even watch a single guide. I just kind of started playing him
Okay.
in tower.
And 2 weeks ago, you actually won your first Midwest Mash.
Indeed, I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And, how have you felt about the process of getting to that point? Do you feel like you've, improved? Is it something where you feel like you always had it in you and you just finally got the opportunity to do it? Looking back on it, how do you feel?
I think I definitely improved. Like since the first Midwest Smash, and even before that, I definitely improved a lot, I think. And I probably wouldn't have been able to win without playing in the previous Smashes, I'm not gonna lie. I think that helped a lot.
Yeah, well, you did your first appearance where St. Louis learned you existed was wiping all of us out.
That was so funny.
That is such a funny bracket. Oh my god.
I don't even know how that
round 2.
That shit was crazy.
You were playing out of your mind.
I don't know what happened, bro. That shit will never happen again.
No, it will. It almost happened today.
That's true. I did play better today. I figured it out more.
On the topic of like relationships in the scene, who do you think's your biggest rival here? Like, who do you go into brackets being like, this is somebody who either I face every week, we have pretty even with, or somebody who you're really looking to beat? Who would you say is your biggest rivalry in the Midwest Smash scene?
You, bro. You. I keep losing to you, bro.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to figure out the matchup more.
Hey, we can run the set. You can run it. It's a hard matchup. We can definitely go over some of that. I'll show you how to beat me. And not counting yourself. Who do you think you find the most enjoyment watching? Like, for example, whenever I think of some other rivalries, I kind of think of Kill Switch and Django. That's a classic one in my head. I don't know if you can really put me and Jeezy in that category since Jeezy just kind of beats me. But what do you look forward to seeing that doesn't involve yourself?
Honestly, I just really like watching Kill Switch's matches like all the time. I really like watching him. Not even like against him in particular to anybody else, just him, whoever he's facing. Usually you and Kill Switch is a good set to watch, except today. So that was that was weird.
Damn. And let me see, is there anything else we really, really want to go over? Well, I guess I'm going to open the floor to everybody else. Does anybody else have any other questions that they would like to ask Shark?
Why are you so dumb, bro?
Bro, this is one set.
Actually, it's 2 sets.
Oh, that's true.
Actually, it's 3 sets.
Yeah.
See, I think I've got a question. So Shark, in Rala, you're known for kind of bouncing around, playing a bunch of different characters, just having fun with it. Are there any characters that you've played in Bracket and Rala that you considered learning more?
Probably last time's Axel, believe it or not. I really like playing Axel.
Axel. Oh shit.
Yeah, Shark
Yeah.
Shark likes to farm us in Rala with random characters every week. It's really funny.
But I actually like playing Axel. He's fun. Not fun for the opponent, that's for fucking sure, but
Oh yeah.
God, dude, he's fun.
Alright, I've got one more, a little more on the serious side. What
Mhm.
motivates you to keep playing these games?
That's a darn tune good question. I don't know. I feel like, man, fighting games in general. Like I played Dragon Ball Fighters and then I played Street Fighter 5 and then I played Strive. I don't know. They just hooked me, I guess, and I just wanted to get better. No particular motivation to just, well, I'd want to go to more majors in the future. I think that's my motivation.
Oh, pop out
That's
the
really
combo
fair.
breaker.
I was thinking that like next year, Combo Breaker. I know Frosty Fastings is in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So
I'd want
quite
to
a
do
few
that for sure.
pretty-
Ah,
pretty close
shit.
by.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Out of context.
And you know what? On that line, that led me to a really good next question. What's your favorite part of this game?
My favorite part of this game, not Johnny.
Don't go naming off your least favorite parts. Oh
No,
my
no.
god.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I think the RPS can be really interesting sometimes. Like sometimes
Soul
like with Soul
player.
Guy. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Now, but with Soul, what Soul does is not anything. Like comparing Soul to Melee, it's two completely different playstyles. Granted, one of the characters is far worse than the other, but I think the character diversity and the playstyle diversity is really interesting in this game. Like Asuka as well, very unique. Venom, very unique. Soul is a little uninteresting, but you know.
Okay. And at the end of every one of these, I would like to give everybody a couple minutes just to, shill whatever they want to shill. Talk about whatever they want to talk about. This can be anything from you talking about your home scene, since I know you have a separate weekly from the rest of us. We don't really have any knowledge about that outside of what you guys have said already. Or if there's any causes or tournaments you want to raise awareness for, or any questions that you think would be interesting to talk about that we didn't bring up. Now would be your chance.
I don't really have many things to show. I can talk about how I've been playing Smash more too. I'm not as good at Smash as Strive, that's for fucking sure. But honestly, I still really like Smash. Not anything like Guilty Gear for sure. It's still really fun though.
Started playing Smash again this week too.
Really? Who do you play?
I play Donkey Kong, but I had a Snake secondary. I made it into top 10 PR in Colombia, and I was very happy.
It's an evil
How
ass
many
character.
Dude, Smash scene is so big.
It is humongous.
Top 10. They're so serious about stats. That's the big
They're
thing.
so serious. They put me. I was treasurer, and they were like, "All right, we got to decide PR for this year," and they put me on a fucking committee. I was on a committee, bro, to analyze stats. I was
We
like,
do that
oh
in
my.
Rala too.
Yeah, and Rala, definitely a lot of good Smash players too. I want to make PR too. That'd be funny.
How good is the Rala Smash scene? You guys have who's your most prominent Smash players?
I know I barely play Smash. I know Demi's one of them.
Yes, Demi's definitely our top rank. We also have Unite. He also goes by Mario Billy Opossum. He's a very, very strong Mario player. We've got Yakto, who plays Ness, Young Link.
Yakuza is disgusting. I know him.
Yes, Yakto's very good. Then we have our unfortunately injured for this season, Tack Shooter, also an extremely talented Wolf and Kirby player.
Tack shooters from Smash?
Valorant?
No, Tack shooter is a Tetris player. He's really good at Tetris.
Yes, Tack's unironically insane at Tetris as well.
Tack shooter shows up and takes all our money every time we have Tetris at Webster.
He'll pull up to brackets, and then between sets, he'll just be slamming away at his keys playing Tetris. It's so funny.
Is he the one guy that stands a chance against Puyo Puyo and Puyo Puyo Tetris?
Dude, Tack farms Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Arms. I'm so bad at Tetris, Doug. So freaking bad. Do you guys want to guess who I play in Smash?
Oh,
You gotta play
Roy. Roy.
I knew it. I knew they would get
Clocked,
it.
bro. I got clocked. Yeah, I play Roy.
I was like,
Bro,
oh,
you're such a Roy player. He's
Yeah.
even red. He looks just like Soul.
He has Volcanic Viper and everything, dude.
He does. Oh my
like,
god.
dude, I miss playing so much Smash, but that game is so bad.
Whenever I'm like fighting somebody not goated at the game, it's so much fun. Oh, such
But
a
then you
good
start
game.
getting steamrolled, and you're like, what the fuck do I even do?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm off stage. You know, there's nothing I could have done. It took my jump. But dude, Smash is such a fun game. We should run that one of these weeks.
A
my
Midwest
God.
Smash. Midwest
Dude,
Smash.
I
Smash
can't. I don't even have Nintendo
Midwest
Online.
Smash.
I can't
You're
play.
so right.
Oh, I don't have Nintendo Online either.
Yes.
Yeah, that you should have to pay for a Switch Online subscription.
I'll play Melee.
That shit's a scam too, bro.
I would play Melee.
Now you know what?
I've never
Next-
played Melee.
It's
Next
gas.
Fallout, you guys-
It's so much better.
Next rollout, you guys gotta enter Ultimate.
I'm not entering
Not
Ultimate.
entering
To get
Ultimate.
farmed.
You have to get there so
Yeah,
early
go
to
there.
to have
Dude,
no
I played
fun.
Smash.
Coming up
I played
at
Smash
fucking
for like
9 a.m.
5 years. I'm gonna get there at 9 a.m. Get O2. My dad
Yeah,
is waiting for the
And then we
strike
sit
break.
there for
drown in
7
pools.
hours waiting for all the rest of our friends to get here.
I haven't gone O2 in a bracket in such a long time. It's gonna feel so fucking bad.
I just lose all my money, bro. I drown in pools.
Actually,
Pick Incineroar, you'll at least take a set. At
Nah,
least.
bro. I'm so bad with Incineroar.
Smash players. Okay, I gotta ask one of my friends to get on her Nintendo Online because every time I say I don't have Nintendo Online, she's like, "I'll put you on my Nintendo Online. You gotta play Smash. You gotta play Smash." She loves Smash.
Hey, man. Take up the offer, bro. Free Nintendo Online. That's a steal.
I got one more question, Shark.
Yeah.
How did you get your name, your tag?
Oh,
You gotta ask everybody
no,
this.
bruh. Okay. So when I was a kid, I used to really like Shark Boy and Lava Girl, so my dad made the username Shark Boy PR. But then I'm like, I'm in
Puerto
fucking
Rico.
high. Yes, exactly. Just ding, 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 dude. It was Shark Boy Puerto Rico. Really awesome nickname. But then I'm in like freshman year of high school, and I'm like, I can't have this name anymore. The I guess part, I have no idea.
Dude, that's so edgy. I just
Shark, I
realized
guess.
you were like, I don't
Shark,
want to
I
be
guess.
Shark anymore, so I guess I'm Shark. I guess, bro. What?
You can call me
That's
Shark or
probably how I came
whatever.
up with it. That's
Yeah,
probably
You know what? That
exactly.
thing-
It's
I think
fine, I
you're
mean,
my
it's just a
full
chill
line.
guy.
I
Yeah,
guess
Just a
I'm
nonchalant
Shark.
guy.
I feel more like a lion sometimes.
Have
than a
confidence,
wolf. I
Shark.
feel
Be
sometimes I
assertive.
feel like a wolf.
Hey
Say
man, I
Shark
like my
I know.
username now though. I like it
It's
more
not
than
bad.
before.
I guess.
I'm actually curious.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a
I-
question I start throwing into all these. I'm just gonna be like, how'd you get your tag?
It's a good one.
There's always a story behind them.
There always is.
You gonna ask me that?
Yeah, well, dude, this one threw me for a loop. I had to get it spoiled, but man,
Spoiled.
I remember finding my tag. Have any of you guys? I might have said this before. Have any of you guys played like Rome Total War? Any of the Total War games?
I have not. No.
I did. I downloaded the one you were talking about.
Oh, the OG Rome Total. Dude, let's play.
It's online.
Unk's favorite game.
It has online.
Unk's
They have
favorite game
online.
for real.
The
What is
biggest draw
Total
was that you would go
War?
on, you would set rules like you have this amount of money to build an army, and then you're set down on a life-size
it-
map with thousands.
Is it an
and thousands of troops.
RTS?
It's a real-time grand strategy game.
Oh my god, bro. Oh hell no.
You control like cohorts and legions and stuff like that, and oh, it's so good. And basically, I was such a big Greek nerd, and the best general when you start a Sparta, his name is Galanos, but he's not part of your like actual faction. He's a rival.
Oh,
family.
wow.
So I would always use him because he was really good, and then have him assassinated, and I felt bad. So I did
Okay.
myself Galanos after I killed him one time.
In his
Don't ever
honor.
let bro run an empire.
I would run.
You wouldn't have to kill my constituents because I feel like it.
Jeezy would be the first to go.
What the fuck, bro?
Well, he deserves it. That's different.
Dark, you'd be next. I can't have any people who can upset me.
Maybe
Go
like a 2-10 matchup, dude. Is that too scary?
2-10 matchup. What?
I don't think it's that bad.
No, but I do lose more than I'd like. Nobody likes losing.
Yeah.
I don't really care about losing though.
Very true.
You know what? That's another thing. You have a great mentality about this game. How do you put any work towards that? Is that something you actively focus on, or like, is that just kind of how you are with competitive things? You just kind of have that mentality.
Low key, I'm just like really talented type shit. Nah, it's when I was playing Dragon Ball Fighters in the beginning, dude, I was a fucking
Rager.
I was low key a rager. But I don't know. I feel like after enough time, I just realized that shit does not help. It makes you play so much worse. And I guess it just sort of evolved from there. I just don't really. I try not to get mad in matches or play tilted because that shit will make you play so much worse. Yeah. It's hard though. It's definitely difficult.
I think that's the hardest part of the game. Like the second hardest, like people think tech and like game plans are the hardest part. Those are like the second hardest. Actually implementing those and keeping them implemented whenever you lose a round or something that's supposed to work doesn't. Oh,
that's the biggest thing. When you like try to backdash BRC, and you fuck up and you eat a soul counter hit close slash for 90%, you cannot be like, this game sucks! That's how you lose. Even though I know it's so easy to go, bro, fuck this game after that shit happens.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, like, do it again.
Getting hit
time.
by like Bridget counter hit 2H, dude. That shit will low-key make me on tilt, and then afterwards I'm just like, I'm actually just bad at the game for doing that. I need to stop. I just need to not run into a counter hit 2H. Sometimes that actually works. Other times it's a little unavoidable.
Yeah. 2H is a good move, but
it is a good move. But there is counterplay. As stupid as it is to say, dude, I just have to not be scared of it.
Yeah, no, that's such a big part. There's a lot of moves in this game that I still think are fucking bullshit, but I do so much better against them when I'm like, I'm just gonna ram my face against you. Face tanking is a thing.
Like after enough counter hit 2Hs, I know I can just IAD your 5H, and sometimes I'm gonna get 2H'd. Well, fucking whatever. I don't know. I don't care. If I land that IAD like JH, oh my god, bro, the reward off of that is crazy.
Well, thank you for taking some time to talk to us after the bracket. I have to go unpack all my stuff. I kind of got back and then immediately posted up. Thank you to everybody for coming out and competing. Congrats to our champion, me. Congrats to the runner-up, Shark. And I hope to see you guys Thursday for the VOD review. All right.
Oh, wait, Ganos, wait.
Oh, what? What are we doing?
Okay, 2 things. 1, I posted the top 8 graphic. You should look at it. 2, can you put your ID in the YouTube again?
Yeah, I can.
Awesome, thanks.
Let me go ahead and do that.
You
wow,
really made him go Lewis.
Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many Nagos. Holy shit.
3 Nagos, dude. That's actually stupid.
Nago Central here.
Better than Andre.
So much for character diversity, huh?
One sec, I gotta send this to Ganon Degen.
The first gold list win.
The first gold list win.
Asterisk, dude. Put an asterisk there.
The second Nago 3rd place.
Was the other one you?
It was me.
Oh, it was the first Midwest Mash.
I got 3rd the first time. I fell love.
I need to lock in on whatever, bro. Whatever. I need to lock in on
Lock in.
Nagoriyuki. My confirms were so bad. Dude, there was a time you DP'd in my face at like 30%
Yeah, and
HP,
I
and
You
did
I
did
was in
6H,
blood
RC,
rage.
6H. Oh my god, you're terrible. Why'd you RC?
When that shit happened, I was like,
I thought it was just gonna kill him.
You should, if you were gonna RC and then do 6H, and then RC and do like break the wall. If it's just gonna kill him, then do 2 6Hs. No RC.
6H into
I could've done
6H never
6H
fails.
super.
You could have. You could have done 6H, 5K, anything in the world. But you just did. Well, actually you have to practice that. It's hard. If you 6H him at the top of DP, you can't get anything. You get no follow-ups whatsoever. You just 6H him right when he lands. But if you time it wrong, then he blocks it because he's soul.
oh,
And then you die.
Yeah, it was bad. There were a few other times. Like there was a time against Gooba that I got him with the 2K, and then I auto-dialed 6H, and it didn't combo because it was a normal hit 2K.
oh, I remember seeing that. That was tragic.
There was a couple of times against Gooba and Nameless that happened because I was using 2K a lot in those matchups. I was so... Okay, I'm not gonna, like, keep talking about my... I gotta wait for my own interview.
I feel like I gotta lock in too. One of these days I'm gonna get Venom on one of these top 8 graphics.
I'm sure you can do it. He's just a hard-ass character.
So I'm improving. Very slowly, but I am improving.
I think you're.
He's the hardest character, and to be honest, he fucking sucks. He's not good.
He
He's too
definitely
well
has to work
designed,
harder.
dude. He's way too
does
well
so good.
designed. They didn't make
He's
him
too
bullshit
balanced.
dude.
That's
Like,
the fun
they
side.
released Dizzy and Venom, and they're both just balanced. They gotta get rid of
Yeah.
every other character.
Don't you love balanced fighting games though?
Is there really such a thing?
You guys yapped for long enough.
Balance
I made the
several
thumbnail.
bits of quotations.
It's called footsies. The most balanced of fighters. I sent the email for my ID. I
Awesome.
can't find my wallet right now, so I'll do that later.
That's fine.
I'll try to do that before I go to bed tonight.
Yeah, I just want to be able to, because I want to put the bracket link in the video, but then
You're so right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to go check in my car.
It'll be fine. I can just skip it until later.
All right. Well, thank you guys for popping out. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Peace.
See ya.
Me too.
GG's everybody.
Galanos 009 left. Giza left.